Um, hmm. So I'm trying to see what is going on. I'm not seeing the comment section, right? And I want to know why. So I keep coming and going and coming and going. Hmm. YouTube, if there is anything, they should let's sit down man to man and talk. Are you not a man? Hmm? So I will just need somebody to, okay, let me check something from here. I will need somebody to confirm for me if the person is seeing the comments to comment, okay? However, today's topic is amazing. I will still have to continue, right? I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all for this time, right? Hmm. Everyone enough for me. Just a mon me. I appreciate you all for this time. Um, so I'm trying to check. Okay, so if you would want to comment, you wouldn't be able to comment because it's not showing, right? It's not showing there. So it's sad though because I do this work with the people, right? And if I'm not seeing the comments, it makes the interaction. I want to feel the people. I want to feel the people's vibration through the comments, right? But whichever way, I will still proceed to communicate what I have to. The video will still be there for you, right? And if later on the video is uploaded and you can put your comments there, fine, right? I appreciate you all for this time. I have 6 people watching me and it's an amazing moment. Yes. I posted a video, and in the video I was talking about the Solomon's energy, and it's very eye-opening. Okay, I don't want to be sounding how do I put it? I don't want to be sounding history or religion, but for the purpose of communication, for the purpose of clarity, I try to inculcate that. Okay, but I don't. It's just shallow. Okay, if you want to make more inquiries, then you can have that journey, right? You can have that research. Okay, but I've been someone that has come from this whole Christian consciousness, right? And I've been there. Okay, so just as you see the religious people with their zeal, okay, their zeal, pointing hands at people, judging people, right? Pointing, stretching hands. In their mind, making their judgments. That this one will go to hell, this one will go to this, scaring the people. Right? I am not in support of any form of idolatry, no, but here's the case. You see religion pointing hands at people that do voodoo, right? Saying that idolatry is stupidity. It's in their book. So they have the confidence to feel that whatever they've held on to, their faith is right, and anyone who doesn't succumb to that is going on a distraction. So the same frequency is what I'm using. Okay, yes. So the waves should be fair. Right? The same energy. I measure the same energy because I've been there. Right? I haven't lost any confidence. Everything is perfect. So in my presentations, I will use their own book. Yes, and I told you I've been there, and I've been somebody that I like to research. Okay, I like to read, to study. That's why I'm saying that them taking me to school was the worst decision. Because it has helped me in becoming stubborn, right? Now, it has also brought me to the point where even my truth can be so powerful. Listen, right now I'm on here speaking my truth, but the comment section is not seen. They are all confirmation. The universe is confirming a lot of things. Don't you see? This work that I'm doing. Truth to be told, the platform should have, if it was going by the natural frequencies of the algorithm, it should have reached wider than it is now, but I don't have any problem. They restrict, I know. You know, it's my energy that they are using for the internet and a whole lot of things. So this whole algorithm thing, I know that gene, okay, is gene. The algorithm is gene. People will learn all these things the hard way, but it is gene. It is your own gene in display. Everything is genetic. Everything is jinn. The lessons will be learned the hard way. These things are confirmation of truth. Whatever that is going on out is a confirmation of truth. And I've said this, that nobody can take me out of this space. If you take me out of this space, the wave will work. It's a community, I know, I'm aware. But I've been respectful. And the thing is that since it's a community, I think that the members of the community at a certain place is not a coincidence, okay? Communities by community. So I think the towns should respect the other town, okay? There is a crazy town, there is a peaceful town. Many people come on here to get inspired, to get motivated, to get empowered, right? The platform is for peace, it's for love, right? Okay. The platform is for peace and love. I'm here for peace and to raise the vibration, right? And to remind amazingly. So everything is genetic. Come to know that everything is genetic. Everything is gene, right? Nothing is nothing if you are not part of it. If you are not part of it, it's nothing, because you are actually the event. You are the projection. You are the player. Sometimes presenting these realities can be so much, I don't know how to put it. I get limited by the language, but I know those in spirit are going to get me, right? They will get me. They will get the point that I'm coming from. They will get the point that I'm coming from. Now, Solomon's energy is actually your energy. That is what I came on here to tell you. That Solomon's energy is your energy. Solomon was a Freemason. Solomon was an occult. Solomon was practicing a lot of things. And that is actually you. The Bible is more bigger than what you see, okay? It's a whole culture. I said it in the video, that there are more things that happened that you will not be shown, right? And it's a story, it's a play, okay? It's a play. It's like the Shakespeare play. Shakespeare, okay? And I think Shakespeare has something to say about the Bible, okay? Because I think that entity helped in making that book, right? It's a poetic book announcing your own story. So all the things that you think happened didn't actually happen. They happened in you, okay? Fine, they happened, but it wasn't like Solomon is here, Moses is here. No, it's you, it's I. Okay, you practiced the dark magic, you practiced the manipulation thing. the mother came to you, you asked for wisdom. Later on, you were doing a lot of things with the power that was given to you. Mm-hmm. The energy that was given to you, you didn't know how to use it. When power came to you, you were abusive. You were manipulative. You were narcissistic. Okay, and you were using it to practice some dark magic and some things. Okay, with it, and it's exposed. It's exposed. The drama is exposed. And this is why when I come on here, I have to speak my truth. Right? I said this platform is not for everybody. Right? Can't you see I'm that person that is in my lane? I mind my business. I mind my business. I don't like any wahala. I speak my truth. I am God of the waves. I also represent the tender enlightening that strikes in the firmament for you to feel the waters above. What are you talking about? Can you break this boy? This boy was broken many times, but it didn't break. Right? Like a tough seed, a seed that is tough. And now the truth is out there. And I think it's a joke. This platform will be on here for us to connect, right? The vibration will be high, right? The reality is already out there. I send high vibration energy to all those who are affected with those kind of tension and those kind of war that is ongoing there. Rubbish. It doesn't make sense. I told you I'm for peace. I am for peace. I'm for love. I'm for high vibration. So what is going on there? Drama. However, I know they are innocent people, pure people, like children, like the women. I came from a woman, and I have a partner who is a woman. So I don't play with realities. I told you the creator is a woman, and the culture has been like that. And this is how the Nana Kwame culture is. You can't be in my reality if you don't recognize reality of these things. We just can't be. And that is why I am walking, though with a family, but a certain solo feeling. Because you can't reason with the 99. You get it from that? You can't reason with the 99. It's draining. They don't know what is going on. They are unconscious. The creator is a woman. If we don't get to come into our personal reality and into our soul to realize this truth, then 40 years recycling is going to be possible for the soul that rejects this great reality. My mother, in collaboration with my grandmother, were holding me down. My mother was fighting that, no, okay, I might have made a decision. That happened to be untimely. But most of the times, untimely stuff are actually timed for a reality. If I was to be in this reality, which is this 2000s reality, and I came from a mother that was from the 2000 frequency, I would have likely to be aborted. This is not to make the one who has done that, make that decision feel bad, but trust me, it was your reality that you decided to get rid of. That's your godliness, that's your gene, okay? To everything there is a karma, right? And that is why we have to prepare very well, and then also know what we are doing. Before you say yes I do, you have to know what you are doing. Oh, do you take this as your husband? Yes I do. It's a spell, it's a cult, it's a covenant. Be very careful, so that you don't enter into something that you are not. Trust me. So for me to come on here, I was held by a mother. She fought because, do you know something? My mother was aware that the man was a narcissist, but I think by then the word narcissism wasn't popular. So what did she do? She protected me. Because my mother was very young. Very young. in her teen. So for sure, narcissism. A man took advantage. Because honestly, my mother looks like that person who has really learned lesson, and that is why one thing that people the thing is, I feel sometimes sad for the woman when she learns lesson, especially most of the women in the 99, right? Now the thing is, let's say they mess up and they get a child, right? So they were like, they messed up, okay, and got a child in that process, okay. Now, when they learn the lesson, it pushes them into a certain vulnerability. It's a problem. Now, this vulnerability makes them make a decision that is out of a certain mercy, or the man should, like, let me find a man who will consider my reality. Listen, let me tell you the truth. In these times, no man is coming for a woman who has given birth to who already has a child, and the person is not going to have that's the about the situation. And that's why you have to be very careful as a woman. Most of the times, birth will put the woman at a vulnerability instead of rather making her ascend, because it's a lesson. If it is truly a lesson, it should bring you to the point of a strong ascension. Because you can't have ascension if you've not learned lessons, if you are not done with learning lessons. You can't find ascension if you don't reach balance. And that is the heart affair. When you enter into the heart space, it is not like I have fucked up, so I am living at the mercies of men. And many women who still hold their beauty and power after birth. are still living under the mercies of men because they are with another man. And they feel they made a mistake. However, they didn't want to maybe get rid of the child and they held the child. Know that you also made a good decision and you listened to your intuition by having the child. However, it shouldn't put you on a point or on a scale of living under the mercies of men. Any woman that has a child out of a certain wedlock, right, becomes vulnerable. But little does she know that her alchemy is very strong not to be trapping that low. Her alchemy will see this childbirth as a point of ascension. Because listen, children are points of ascension. It is the child that can guarantee your ascension. If you have a child right now, then the universe is telling you that this reality, don't mess up, because it guarantees you ascension. Let me show you something. We are still talking about the Solomon's energy. Matthew 18:3, and he said, truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. I told you it's your story. Listen, this thing that I'm telling you, I'm showing you. It's your story. So when you have a child, listen, your connection with the child is affecting ascension. The presence of a child affects ascension. So it is either that moment is bringing you into a certain connection with your inner child, or you will fuck up. Trust me, I'm sorry about the situation. Unless you become like these little children. It's your story. It took you 40 years, fine. And that is why I have to come and even show you. It took you 40 years. So it's coded, it's written by poet. The kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven, the king is your ascension. The mother ascends the soul that was vibrating the child, that didn't lose the childness. Because taking care of my own child has really taught me a lot of things. And what did they tell me? Unless you become like the child, because I have to match Kimani's frequency. She doesn't have to match mine, because my frequency is on. I need to match her frequency. So when I begin to match her frequency, I will realize that I'll build a contrast, and that is where I will see that my frequency isn't even as high as hers. I have a lot to learn from her frequency. And sometimes I take time to observe her. I may not be that perfect person, right? But observations have helped me so much that what is actually making a child grow is you, the parent. It is you, the parent, that will end the child's life. It is you, the parent, that will continue the child's life into a certain level. I'm telling you, you hold that key. You have to match the child's frequency. And many parents are masculine, they can't. So they traumatize the child. Ascension is not there, because the presence of a child too is a presence of reincarnation and recycle. So your ascension becomes more tougher in that situation. You don't make a mistake. In fact, you told the universe you were ready, and she brought forth. The mother is ascending souls, and until you become like the child, you will not enter into ascension, your own ascension. Reincarnation is set until you become a child. You become like a child, like these children. What are the attributes of children? They don't pay bills. A child doesn't pay bills. The secret is there. Ascension. A child doesn't really worry much. A child has no worry. Listen, a child has no worry. Because what is the child worried about? Does the child pay fees? Does the child pay fees? It's sad though. You live on earth where you pay fees. I thought it will end at maybe paying for transportation and all these things, but you are paying fees, paying rent, paying all these things. And how can you ascend? On payment. It's not secondary. You are paying maybe with considerably secondary matters, right? Matters that it's not really bothering you, so you are just. But primary matters, you don't pay for primary matters. You pay mortgage. You pay for what? For mortgage. You pay. You can't find ascension in that. Why? Because you are on a stretcher, right? You are on a stretcher, right? I appreciate you. We are having a broad live stream. It means you are on a stretcher. It's sad that I'm not seeing comments, okay? Mm, it's sad I'm not seeing comments, but it's fine, right? At least I want to hear from the people how they are doing.